Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest. The William Pace Show, asking the questions you want to ask, getting the answers everyone wants to know. It's a new season of the William Pace Show. We're raising the bar with more commitment to educate, inform, encourage, inspire, empower, and help you have your best life. Everyone deserves to have their best life. I'm just staying the course. Here we go.
Good evening, I'm William Pace. Thanks for joining the show. Tonight we're going to go to Kitty's restaurant and talk with Kitty Sachs. Chef George M. Sedaris is going to cook pasta with mushrooms. Then we're going to go to the trolley stop to hear the singer Billy Coldiron and the Late Night Blues Band. Irma Cooper from the American Institute of Musical Studies is with us tonight, and my special guest is Honorable Mayor Clay Dixon. But before we start the show tonight, I'd like to share several letters from some viewers. And I would like to encourage you to write. I would love to hear from you, and I promise I'll write you right back. The first letter is from a Jan Grant of Dayton, Ohio. Dear Mr. Pace, I work in the Dayton area and I work third shift. Friday night is an off night for me. It is very refreshing to be able to view a show of quality on late night television. The talent that is showcased is superb and the food looks delicious. The operatic singing on a local show showing local talent is a plus in the Dayton community. Thanks for a job well done. Sincerely, Jan Grant. Well, thanks very much for writing, and we're going to send you a box of Esther Price candy. The next letter is from a Stephen Ross of Dayton, Ohio. I thoroughly enjoyed your last show. I feel this type of variety show has been missing from the community, locally and nationally. The wholesomeness of your show is entertaining and a pleasure to watch. The guests are informative as well as educational. You will continue to have my advertisement support now and into the future. Good luck and break a leg. Yours truly, Stephen Ross. Well, thanks very much for writing, and we're going to send you a gift certificate to Four River Place Restaurant. And the last letter is from a Ruth Markham of West Carrollton. Dear Mr. Pace, I wanted to write and let you know how much I enjoyed watching the William Pace Show. Your visit with Chef Neil Smith left me hungry for Ville Normandy. Also, I enjoyed your conversation with Michael Shue. County Commissioner Donna B. Moon challenged me with her presentation regarding helping the homeless, made me to know we all need to do more. What an inspiration she was. I was greatly entertained by the presentation of the Kelly Street Dancers. I knew you were going to sing an operatic aria and was truly looking forward to hearing you. I was not disappointed. I wish you continued success and am looking forward with anticipation to the next William Pace Show. Thanks very much for writing, and we're going to send you a gift certificate to Michael's. We have 5 new advertisers tonight: Security Corner Incorporated, Four River Place Restaurant, Ray's Food, Boer's Carpet, and Salem Chrysler Plymouth Incorporated. We thank you all for your support, and I encourage all of my viewers to patronize my advertisers. Without their loyal and devoted support, we could not exist. Coming up, we're going to go to Kitty's restaurant for some pasta with mushrooms. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
My guest this evening is Kitty Sachs of Kitty's Restaurant. Thanks so much for coming on the show tonight.
Thanks for coming.
I have some flowers for you here, from 3rd Avenue Florist.
Thank you. Thank you. Fresh flowers are a trademark around here.
What makes Kitty different from all the other restaurants here in town?
I think one of the most important criteria for a good restaurant to have, from my standpoint, is that it be a restaurant where you can eat happily every day. Not be just a special occasion restaurant, not be a restaurant where the foods on the menu are so overworked or so special or so rich that you can't eat them very often. And so we put together a menu and have a philosophy of food that results in food that you can happily eat every day.
Well, I'm looking here at the menu here. Let's see, what would I like to order?
Our menu is designed so that you can graze through the menu instead of having just an entree. But in each category we have foods that are certainly representative of the style of food we have here. So if we narrow down the category, I'll give you my suggestions.
Let's see here. Pizza and pastas?
Pizzas and pastas are very popular at Kitty's. The pizzas are all the California-style pizza, thin crust without tomato sauce. And pastas are something that we believe very strongly in. We always have a variety of pastas on the menu, including a number of vegetarian pastas, meatless entrees. And probably the best-selling pasta since we opened is the pasta with wild mushrooms.
Do you think if I went in the kitchen and talked to Chef George M. Sedaris that he will cook that for me?
I'm sure he will.
Let me go in right now. My guest this evening is Chef George M. Sedaris of Kitty's Restaurant. Thanks so much for coming on the show tonight.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
What are we going to cook tonight?
Well, tonight we're going to do our favorite here at Kitty's, which is our pasta and wild mushrooms. What we start out with is our garlic butter here, which is a blend of garlic, butter, and herbs and white wine. We'll start that off in our wok here. And we'll get a good flame under it. And then we'll select some of our wild mushrooms here, which we use quite extensively here at Kitty's.
And wild mushrooms, what's the difference between mushrooms and wild mushrooms?
Well, the mushrooms you buy in the store are commercially raised in a factory type of situation, whereas the wild mushrooms we buy from all over the world, we get them in season. We get these particular mushrooms here are Italian porcinis. And we also have Michigan morels, which are dried. And we also use a lot of a Japanese mushroom called a shiitake mushroom, which are grown in Hillsboro, Ohio, for a grower for us. The secret is, of course, and a lot of my cooking is to have lots of garlic. We'll put our pasta, now we pre-cook our pasta. What we do is we cook it until it's about 95% done, and we pull it out, and that way it's ready to go when we're ready to serve it. And we'll heat that, and then we'll add some green onions to give it a little color and some texture. Then after it's all together, we'll put it in a dish.
And we have mushrooms with
and a little fresh grated Parmesan cheese.
Wow.
And then it's
Pasta. We have pasta.
Pasta with wild mushrooms.
Let's go out to the dining room and try this out.
Sounds good to me.
It's very good.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank my guests, Chef George M. Sedaris and Kitty Sachs. Kitty is such a pretty name, and you're such a charming person.
Thank you.
We'll be back in a moment. I'll be singing a comic song for you, Old Mother Hubbard. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
So many of you have requested that I sing more on the show. So tonight I'm going to sing a comic song for you called Old Mother Hubbard, set in the manner of Handel by the composer Healy Hutchison. And we'll be back in a moment with Irma Cooper. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on The William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present The William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
So many of you have complimented me on my singing, and I've enjoyed receiving your comments. Tonight, my guest is Miss Irma Cooper. She's one of my vocal coaches. Thanks so much for coming on the show tonight and coming from Columbus.
Oh, well, thank you, William. I'm proud of you, and I'm glad to be here too.
We're almost like family. I call her meine Mutter, which means in German, my mother. I understand you're involved nowadays and very busy with the school, the American Institute of Musical Studies, which is a school that trains American singers and I guess European singers as well,
yes.
too. Tell me a little bit about that.
The idea of AIMS is to help singers get farther than they already are, whether they are into a career that has already started slightly, or if they want to break into it, or if they want to come back and teach in a university, or if they are young enough that are still in college, that they can be better when they come back. The focus is on either opera, international opera, or German art song, Lieder.
Some of the teachers on the faculty at the American Institute of Musical Studies are pretty famous. I know Andrew White has been on the faculty before. And who are some of the teachers on the faculty now?
The Robert and Lucille Evans were on our faculty for quite a few years. They have graduated, or they have gone over to the they have moved to Canada, and they are now with the summer program for younger singers in Salzburg.
Some of the students of the American Institute of Musical Studies have gone on to have successful careers, like Barbara Daniels, who's currently singing with the Metropolitan Opera, and also another one, Karen Rambo from Dayton. Who are some of the other singers who have gone on to have successful careers?
The Moons.
Yes, the singing.
Kimberly came to Graz one summer. Sandra has visited us, and of course I know Rick. They're all doing well in their family.
For the viewers listening tonight, could you give us a telephone number that they could call for information?
Our main office is in Dallas, Texas, and the number there to call is area code 214-528-9234.
Okay, well, thank you very much for coming on the show tonight, and from coming from Columbus. That's such a about an hour and 15-minute drive down to Dayton. And I have a little gift for you here, a box of Esther Price candy. Thanks so much for coming on the show, and we'll look forward to hearing from you again and having you back on our future show. And thanks again.
Thank you.
And that's compliments of Esther Price candy.
Oh, thank you, and Esther.
And we'll be back in a moment with our special guest, Mayor Dixon. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
My special guest this evening is the Honorable Mayor Clay Dixon. Thanks so much, Mayor, for coming on the show,
Oh, it's
being here.
my pleasure. Glad to be with you.
What's a typical day like in the life of the mayor?
It's very hectic. I just get up and they point me in the right direction and I go. I wear two hats. I am director of the Adult Basic Education Program for the Dayton City Schools, and I'm also, as you know, the mayor in charge of this fantastic all-American city. So I'm trying to balance both responsibilities. Sometimes, depending on the issues, and particularly we have some really hot issues facing today that I have to devote a lot of time to. So the days are very hectic, but I do have an outstanding staff that points me in the right direction and provides me with a lot of information.
Wonderful. I know the landfill is a serious subject. Everybody's concerned about it. Is there anything that you would like to say about it tonight?
Yes, it's no question that it's a very difficult subject, and every mayor in this country is facing similar kinds of problems. What are you going to do with all of the waste and garbage that we accumulate and we are responsible for disposing of it, getting rid of it? Landfills are needed, and everybody understands that, but nobody wants it in their backyard. In this particular case, being the mayor and also being a black mayor make this decision that much more difficult. But what we have to do is look at the big picture, and you're talking about two issues. One is a short-term landfill, which is the one on Gettysburg, and the other one is a long-term landfill that the county's going to site that will last at least 50 years and beyond. So those are the two issues that we're facing. If we don't site a landfill, it's a crisis. The Pinnacle Road landfill will close in July of this year, and if we don't site a landfill, then the cost for disposing of this waste is going to escalate. We pay almost $4 million a year, and that could double or triple. And we're still not on solid financial ground in the city of Dayton. So I have to look at the total picture and decide what is in the best interest of the city. And this is one time that a position that I don't like to be in, but because of a lawsuit, we're in federal court, the judge ordered us to negotiate, and we probably have negotiated the best agreement at this particular time that we possibly could get. The city receives some benefits. We resolve a short-term landfill crisis, but there's a long-term solution.
Well, thank you very much for coming on the show. And I have a little gift certificate here for you to Rinaldo's Bake Shopping.
Thank you very much. I probably don't need any baked goods, but thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And good luck to you. Keep up the outstanding work.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. And we'll be back in a moment with Billy Coldiron and the Late Night Blues Band. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
We're live here at the trolley stop to hear the singer Billy Coldiron and the Late Night Blues Band. On my next Saturday night show, my special guest will be Isaiah Jackson, music director for the Dayton Philharmonic Orchestra.
One way to keep classical music going in the face of very strong commercial interests is to introduce the children to it when they're young. By the time a kid hits adolescence, the peer group is the most important group. It's he wants to do, she wants to do whatever the friends are doing. And really the parents kind of lose influence once adolescence hits. And so our time is from really when they're quite young, you know, to play music with them and for them, to sing with them and teach them folk tunes. I was appalled. My son didn't know Turkey in the Straw. I thought everybody knew Turkey in the Straw. But, you know,
That's all on the next William Pace Show next Saturday night. Gosh, the fun was just getting started, and now it's time to say goodbye. But before I bid you a final goodbye tonight, I'd like to remind you that we're on every Saturday night right after WWF Wrestling. Gotta go. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.